Hello everyone, and welcome back to one of Let's Plays, which was updated sometime last year, I think. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing off a really good Mega Drive game, actually, called Road Rash. A bit unpopular, really. It deserves more popularity if you ask me, and that's why I'm here to show it off. Plus, it has awesome music as well. But I'll get into the basics of what the game's about. So, basically, you're a person on a bike, and you have to take out some other bikers on the way. And it's kind of similar to Mac Rider for the NES, I suppose, except some of the gameplay elements in this are actually really good. Like, you know, the thing that I like most about this is just the gameplay and how the CPUs act. Like, you know, you can just punch them off or kick them off or slap them off their bikes in order for them to fall off. I just really enjoy this game a lot. I played this a lot in my childhood. Well, actually, no, I played Road Rash 2 a lot in my childhood, but this one was, sort of. Basically, I played Road Rash 2 first and then played Road Rash 1 afterwards. You know, just like with Crash Bandicoot and stuff, where I played Crash Bandicoot 1, 3, then 2. The Sonic Advance series, I did 2, 3, then 1. I don't really like playing games in chronological order for some reason. I don't know why. But the OST to this, a lot of people say it hurts your ears or so with this soundtrack, but I for one really like it. It showed off what the Mega Drive sound chip could do especially. It's made by Rob Hubbard and Mike Bartlow, I think it is. I don't know, if I'm wrong about his name I'll put it up as an annotation or something, but yeah. The music for this is actually really catchy and all, and it just is really good for the Mega Drive. Plus, this game has awesome humour, I've got to say. Like, where some of the bikers fall off, the way you punch them off, the sounds they make, you know, how they come off, etc. But the controls, you basically, you know, use a Sega Mega Drive controller or something, and you have A, B, and C. A is brake, B is accelerate, and C is to punch. But if you like, you can press up on the D-pad and then hold down C to do like a slap, like what I'm doing here, where I'm powering up a punch. Or if you do down and C, you can kick them. I don't know, it's just, in order to win at this, you've got to be a mug. That's the way I see it anyway with this game. And it's just really addicting. Plus, even though there's not lots of sound effects, it just makes you hear the music a bit more. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't really like the soundtrack as much in Road Rash 1 or 2, you know? I haven't really played Road Rash 3 yet though, so I'm not really going to show that off, but I'm here just playing Road Rash 1, just showing you what it's like and all. And it's a lot of fun. There's not really much else to say really, other than the fact that you can tell what position you're at by looking down at the bottom where you have like a speedometer, timer, and also, you know, a position to show where you are. Like at the moment I'm first place and there's not much going on at the moment. So at the moment I'm just kind of riding along. But there's also a bike health meter that where you like hit cars, or if somebody punches you off your bike meter goes down, and if it depletes completely you just fall off your bike and lose. But that's the first one done. That is known as a redwood forest, but we'll probably go on to that a bit later. But after clearing races, if you press the C button while on that screen, you can gain access to bigger, faster bikes, and you get money by coming in certain places and races and all. Like at the moment I have $3,750, well, pounds, but even still. So I can buy a bigger bike at the moment. That one's 14,000. Okay, which one? I haven't really got enough for this one yet, so I can't really do much about that. Oh well. Also, if you press the A button, it shows you high scores and that. Like at the moment, Fang's got 51,320 for some reason. What? Who are these people? I don't even know. For those of you who are unaware, I'm actually running this on an emulator called Fusion, version 3.64. As, you know, recording it on the original Mega Drive would be a little bit disgusting in terms of video quality. But still, I mean, I'm just here and having a good time recording this. Viper's got a club. If he swings at you, grab it. Which brings me on to the next bit, actually. Occasionally, sometimes at the start, or you know, during the race or something, these bikers will try to hit you back with certain weapons, but if you punch them at the right time, you can actually nick their weapons. Don't know if I'll be able to show it off because it's actually pretty difficult. That's one of the things that's hard in Road Rash, is just, you know, the fact that when you try to show off something, it's really hard to do, especially in multiplayer, which is on this one that I don't like it really. It's basically you take turns. Road Rash 2 is where it's set with a multiplayer because you can actually race against each other and it's amazing. Probably the highlight of Road Rash 2 if you ask me. Plus also just the gameplay as a whole. Oh yeah, this is Pacific Coast, by the way, by Rob Hubbard and all that. Take a listen to it for a while. Quite a good beat for the Mega Drive, if you ask me. Whoa, my goodness, I fell off the bike, that's just great, and my bike is going with the car. Good God. This is what happens when you fall off your bike. You fall off, and you have to wait for them, your rider, to get back on it. Pretty simple. Also, I like how I'm called Player A. You can change your name by going into the options and stuff, but there's no need for that, really. I just like being called Player A and then just having fun, beating people up. There we go, I managed to get them back. So that's what I mean, when they try to hit you, if you just hit them back, you can end up stealing their weapons and using people to hit it with. So now we're being really kind and hitting people in the face with a bat. Especially in Road Rash 2, there's other weapons to use as well, like chains. Oh god, I love the chains. But, you know, in this one there's just the bat. But even still, it's just like the first in the series, and it's not that bad, honestly. I like this game a lot. Although, which one do I prefer personally? I prefer Road Rash 2, mainly due to nostalgia reasons, as it was a game from my childhood, whereas Road Rash was something that I played recently this year after picking up Road Rash 2 again, after so many years. Road Rash 3, haven't played, but I want to. Set, I don't know what it's like. I know it's called Road Rash 3 Tour de France or something. Yeah, something like that, to be honest, I can't really remember for sure. And that's pretty much the basic principles to Road Rash. Biker, go around, hit people, be a mug. Also police. You gotta try and steer past them, or avoid them at least. But you can't hit them, unfortunately. Something I prefer in Road Rash 2, if you ask me. In Road Rash 2, you can actually hit the police bikes and then knock them off the course. It's great. You can just release, you know, your revenge on like the policemen for trying to get you busted and stuff. Because if you... I came third. Oops. But yeah, with policemen and all, if you fall off your bike, you end up getting busted and you end up paying money, and it's kind of annoying. Ah, Redwood Forest. I'm going to be quiet for a bit and let you listen to this for quite a while. It is great. Pretty cool, right? The bikers that I'm facing against at the moment are level 1, but they get harder along the way. And I fell off. Oh my god, he fell off his bike as well. But because they go up extra levels, like up to level 5, I believe. So and they get much more difficult later. The tracks get longer, around like 5 minutes or something ridiculous, I think. And they show you no mercy, pretty much. It's annoying. This game is definitely not easy to start with. It's sort of easy, but later on, it is pretty blooming difficult if you ask me. I have not completed this game, or Road Rash 2, because of how difficult it gets later on. And plus it's an arcade racer, so you know, it's all about the high score and just having loads of fun. The thing though that just mainly makes me come back to this game is the humour, you know, just the fact that it, honestly, I never really get bored of this game because every time I play it, this computers act different, the music just keeps on playing, you know, new things happen, like I can't really see what's coming ahead because it's in an aspect ratio, or sorry, perspective where, you know, you can't really see what's going ahead of you and the world just develops around you as you ride by. I really like that in racing games. Instead of just seeing what lies ahead, you know, it all just comes into distance with really bad draw distance in consoles. I don't know, I'm just a bit weird. Still. Oh my god, there was a cow! Some stuff like that, you know. Also, the names of the races are really menacing. Look out, here comes Rex. Okay, who we got next after that? Nobody. Oh, here comes Lester. Especially in Road Rash 2, there's one called Rude Boy. Actually, no, he's called Rude Boy in this as well. Like, who calls their own son or, you know, daughter Rude Boy? I don't know, I just find it really amusing. I just like this game a lot. But I like Road Rash 2 better, but I'll probably show it off another day as I'm here to show off the first one, not the second one. I'll show off the third one at some point, but when I get it, it's illegal. I need to own physical copies of these games after all. I do actually own Road Rash 1 and Road Rash 2. Oh my god, what the hell happened to him? On the original Sega Mega Drive, you know, cartridge form and everything. So it's, yeah, it's not illegal or anything. Can I get past him really quick? No, I cannot. I'm just going to come forth and be disqualified. Great. Actually, how much money have I won so far? 4,000. Still not enough. Oh well. And now we're on to Palm Desert. Awesome. You should listen to what Biff has to say. Great guy. Okay, Natasha, that was a bit strange. Wow, I just knocked him off just at the very beginning. That was Rude Boy as well. God, rude. Wow. I did it again in order to knock people off. If you, I've noticed, like, if you tend to use this slap move but then steer against them, you can actually knock them off in one shot. It's lots of fun, trust me. But anyway, we're going to take out Sid. God, what a menacing name for a biker. Or Hammer, you know? I don't know, I just... it's too much to say about this game. It just really amuses me, and I play this game quite a lot, actually. Because it's something that I just play when I'm bored. That's the thing, I tend to like games that I can play when I'm bored and I've got nothing else to do. And I'm thinking, you know what, I might as well go on Road Rash and punch some bikers off the road, you know? Also, to help out, there's signs in the game as well. Like, if you haven't noticed, there goes a policeman. There's like a sign telling me that there's curves and that coming up, so, you know, I do have like some sort of indication of what's coming up or something. And I like it a lot, actually. Either I'm going to take out Rex in a minute, because he's getting on my nerves. Even though he's just driving normally, but oh well. You know what, I'm actually going to try kicking one of them into a car. Just because I am that kind to the riders. That's the thing, you know, if you want to win, especially in the later levels, you have got to show no mercy and always be on your toes, you know, just trying to take them out. Show no mercy to the guys and just punch them off the road. Of course, don't actually do that in reality, because that's not nice, but you should know that already. I'm not really going to teach you about that. Oh my god, where the heck did that come from? There was a car that just came out of nowhere. Good god. Even though it's hard to see where, you know, you can't really see what's coming up ahead, and that's fun, it can also be annoying, because especially across bends where you can't really see much cars. But luckily the characters give you hints on how to avoid them. My goodness, good grief, I took him out so fast and managed to avoid the car. That was great. But they give you like hints, you know, basically saying how to like beat the other racers or avoid cars easily, so you know, you do sort of, it's trial and error this game, learning from the basics. Good god. I must be punching these guys really hard to just knock them out in one shot. How amusing that is. Also, the passwords for this are pretty bad. It's like in the old-fashioned games, you know, where the passwords were ridiculously long. Where this one is around, what, around 20 characters, I think. And you have to remember all that, write it down and put it in. At least Road Rash 2 had like 7 or 8. And it didn't really take that long to put them in. But Road Rash, the passwords are pretty long. You can use save states if you want, but that doesn't really occur to me as much. I only use save states if the game's like really difficult, or if I'm trying to test something out, I suppose. I'm gonna crash into the finish just to be funny. There we go. Oh boy. Anyway, let's see. Have we got enough? No, we still haven't. Whatever. And just to show it off once, what I'm gonna do is this. Even though it has music, if you press the B button, you can turn it off. And now let's listen to what it sounds like without the music. It's gonna be really exciting, trust me. So much for grub. But yeah, this is what it sounds like without the music. Yep, this is the game's music now. It's no longer drums or anything or any Mega Drive sounds. It's just angry bees. That's what I always thought when I heard this. Well, I gotta just steer next to him and just take him out with no problems at all. That's just great. In fact, hold on, now's my chance. Yeah! I think I just hit him into a car, did I? I don't know. Actually, yeah, wait, I can look at my rear mirrors. Because if you look at the bottom left and right corners, there are rear mirrors, which were pretty cool actually for the Mega Drive, if you ask me. Showing what the traffic is like behind you. Traffic, freaking... Not really traffic if it's not following the highway code or anything, just more like angry mobs or something, I don't know. Angry vicious bikers. Speed, 55 mile an hour, nope, more like blimmin' 120, according to my speedometer anyway. Oh, a policeman's coming, that's just great. I really like the distance though, even though it's just noise, you can actually tell how far away you are, because there's like a certain feint of noise to it, so you can tell, you know, how close you are to bikers or not. I don't know, I just really like this game a lot, in terms of everything pretty much. It's one of my favourite games of all time, but that's Road Rash 2. This also, but honestly, Road Rash 1 and Road Rash 2, there are some differences, but not an awful lot. The gameplay is pretty much the same, but, you know, I'll explain more of the differences when I get onto Road Rash 2. Biff. How accurate, considering I just biffed him in the face. It's especially boring when you get to first place in this as well. As there's virtually nothing, all you just hear is the sound of the engine going off. You know, just this one single sound going all the way to the end. At least with this you have some variety on the sounds and all that. But it's not really something I'd put on my iPod or listen to my own spare time. Maybe the actual soundtrack, but not this. I would be a bit weird if I listened to this sort of thing during my spare time. Oh, cool, I'm second. So I can catch up to Shiba and lose. I like how the music just rolls back in like that, that's just great. And I still haven't got enough, great. So what is there left to do now? Oh, that's it. We all qualified and we've passed, and I've turned the music off. Redwood Forest plays on this bit, just in case you're unaware. Great, I thought I left you behind with the air of a lowlife. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to turn the music back on now, it's kind of awkward. And now we're on to level 2, which I'm not really going to show off as it's the same, pretty much. The tracks are longer. Well, actually, no, you know what, I'm going to show off one of them. You know, that's basically Sierra Nevada. I don't know how you pronounce it or something, but there you go. And that's how long the passwords are. So at the moment it's 0000006411124F28ANT. Try and remember that. Still. Actually, no, you know what? Level 2 is basically faster bikes that you verse against, longer tracks, and a bit more difficult. Other than that, that's pretty much most of the things that show from Road Rash. There's a multiplayer thing, but it's pointless to show off. All it is just you take turns as the rider, trying to see who gets the highest score. Simples. Oh, and it's put me on this for some reason by default. Oh well. Either way, that's Road Rash. I would recommend picking this up. You can pick it up on the Sega Mega Drive. That's it. I haven't really seen anything else. Like I haven't seen it on any virtual consoles or, you know, other modded consoles or anything. You know, just Mega Drive. Or emulators, but that's piracy. Go for it on the original Mega Drive, as it feels really good playing it with the Sega Mega Drive controller and, you know, the TV, the aerial. I just love it to bits. And next side, we'll probably go onwards to seeing Road Rash 2, seeing what it's like. See you then. Pick up this game, it's awesome.